Hey everyone, welcome back. We're going to go through the Celestial Storm binder. See what kind of progress we're making on this. It looks like we're doing pretty bad on the first page here, where we're missing Victory Bell right off the bat. We had the reverse, but apparently not the. I think it's a hollow rare. I think I did have one at one point, but it was banged up out of the pack. So we're doing okay on reverses. I think that was just an anomaly. Here we go into the C dot crew. Shiftry. I don't know. Nuzleaf and Shiftry don't really do anything for me. C dot, the acorn Pokemon, probably was bound to happen at some point with the amount of Pokemon they've pumped out over the years. We get the especially the Nuzleaf and the Ken Sugimori stock art with the psychedelic time warp background there. Still, for the most part, the artwork's looking pretty good. We got backgrounds that actually fit the Pokemon. Intentional backgrounds, my favorite. I think Celestial Storm has some reprints too. From older sets. I don't know if they're all from the same set. I can't quite remember. But there are definitely some. Get a little Torkoal there. The Oricorio Red Fire Edition. Got Mudkips. Pretty cool Lotad down there. Reverses over here, doing pretty good. Looks like our Lotad is upside down because he's probably got a big nerdy print line on him. Can't have that. Sure we'll replace it at some point. I should probably get the reverses from these sets that I'm missing while they're readily available without scratches all over them. We got Electrode GX there. Pretty cool. I don't know if that's the Electro GX that ended up being playable. I think there was some kind of cheese deck that you could make around that. We got Plusle and Min in here, doing a little bit of Dragon Ball Z action. Not entirely sure. They're two different artists. They feature each other in the art, but I don't think the two artworks have anything to do with each other, which is kind of a shame. I wish they would keep doing that. They could maybe have like a close up of Minin with the plus on the background or something, vice versa. I really like this one here. That's that EO artist that I'm a pretty big fan of. I should probably figure out how to pronounce their name. But they have a lot of good artwork, especially the trainers that they do, or the I guess the humans in the Pokemon card. It's not necessarily a trainer card. Here we go. Getting into the Shuppet. I remember I think it was Pokemon Black that I used Shuppet because I wanted a full team of Pokemon that were able to Mega Evolve. So the Bayonet was the correct choice for that. There we got the Bayonet here. Kind of a different artwork with the lipstick. Sort of creepy, but I guess that's probably the point. The Bayonet GX looking pretty good in terms of a regular GX anyway. Okay, so I don't know if it was this Vampy that was reprinted. There's some artwork that was reused, and maybe the Dawn Fan as well. And then I believe, I don't know if it's this set that has a Mawile in it that was reprinted. Tyranitar, probably him. And you guys can let me know down below if you think of any others. I do know that I guess it was probably from Crystal Guardians because we got the Mawile there with the crystals in the background. I don't know if all of them were for Crystal Guardians. I know, well, obviously the Sableye was. It's kind of a dead giveaway there. I shouldn't say obviously, it might not be because he's just a gem goblin and he might be eating gems outside of Crystal Guardians. But then the Mawile is certainly a reprint. But it's a nice one, and it's cool to see it come back. I'd rather it be a new Himeno art for a Mawile, but you know, can't really complain. Solgaleo on the bottom there, that's a pretty cool one. I mean, the background's pretty basic, but it's kind of space-like, which is sort of fitting for certain Pokemon, that's for sure. We got the reverse Mawile on this side. Chances are, if it's a newer Mawile, I'm probably going to have the regular and the reverse. We've got I really like that they get the Latias and Latios Prism Stars back to back. What are we missing here? We're missing a Salamence. So it looks like it must be a holo as well. Seems like we're missing 2 holos somehow. I don't know if maybe the holo slot in the packs that I opened were janked up or something. It looks like we're missing another one here. Which is a Slacking. I didn't think he was a holo in the set, but apparently he is. We got the Ray GX that was super playable when it came out. Pretty dirty. Another one of those. I'm pretty sure he was like another one of those stacking damage. Yeah. So that's usually how I end up playing the Rayquaza decks. I really like decks that can stack energies or stack damage in order to really smack down. I'm pretty sure this Himeno Apricorn Maker is the same artwork as well. I think that might have been in multiple sets before this, but I can't recall if that particular artwork or it was a different Apricorn Maker. I'm pretty sure that one is a reprint, but I'm not sure how many times it was actually in sets. There's some of those trainer cards that ended up having the same artwork in multiple sets, probably just so that the cards were easier to access, and the price didn't spike on them too badly if they were needed to construct decks. They really keep the playability or the player side of the game affordable that way. They can print promos, as we've seen with like things like Tapu Lele that get way out of hand because everyone needs to use it. So here we go. Rare Candy, love it for those stage 2 decks. Basically a must. And then stage 1s kind of get ignored for that reason. Steven's Resolve, which is pretty good for setup in the early. And I know when this came out, I'm pretty sure it was used quite often. We got Underground Expedition, which is another Himeno reprint there. The Ken Sugimori TV reporter was certainly in the game before, and I'm quite certain it was that same artwork, and it was in multiple sets. Don't quote me on that. I would imagine that it was, and as far as I can remember, it was. Here we go. We got a whole lot of missing full arts on this page. We got an Articuno and a Scizor. Pretty cool. And then on the next page, it's going to be insanely hard to figure out what we have. It looks like we had a full page there, but it's actually on 3 different pages. We got Tantaliza. We got a Hyper Shifter GX, Hyper Blaziken GX. I guess I can bring them up into frame in case anyone wants to pause and take a look at abilities or something like that. We got Mr. Mom GX, Bayonet GX. Now we get into what I think is probably GameStop. Doesn't say. It's a promo of some kind. I'm pretty sure it's GameStop. Don't quote me on that either. Some release along those lines with that legendary Pokemon on the front there. We have Stakataka GX Hyper. Now, like this card here the Groudon is not supposed to be in that slot. It's just I didn't have another page at the back, and stuck him in there wherever he would fit. We got the alternate art Tantaliza, which was from, I think it was from a theme deck. Celesteela from Pokemon League. Then we have a Shattered Swampert, which is likely Shattered or Cracked Ice, whatever you want to call them. which is likely from a theme deck as well. Probably not the same theme deck. I think I picked up the Tate and Liza, and there was another alternate art trainer that came out in the same deck or same product, and I just grabbed those for fun, tossed them in my cart because I was thinking of them at the time when I was buying stuff from Troll and Toad. So figured why not? They were super cheap, so pick them up at the same time, get them out of the way. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. See you guys tomorrow for the next one. I don't know, we might put a halt on the series coming up to Cosmic Eclipse, and then maybe save the Sword and Shield stuff for later. I don't know. The Sword and Shield stuff is still very much a work in progress. As the sets, I'm still kind of opening them every now and then, so there's not much point in covering my progress on them when that's going to be changing probably on the same day, if not shortly after. So we'll see how we're feeling at the time. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys tomorrow.